All right, welcome everybody to this AdvoCare Post National Success School What to Do Next training. This is Karen Edwards. You see me and my husband Andy up on the screen. We're down in Houston, Texas. We just got back from Dallas Cowboy Stadium along with all those other people you see in the screen. Is that an amazing sight or what? I'm so absolutely fired up. So many of you saw what I saw up at Dallas Cowboy Stadium with our national school. Some of you had to miss it for whatever your reason. The goal of tonight is to cover the announcements from Success School and to give you a game plan, help you move forward with intention for your business growth. Now, I want you to keep something in mind. I want you to continue to remember that AdvoCare is a simple business, so we want you to keep it simple. It's simply about having a purpose and a reason for why you do this business. Think about that. Think about it day and night. Share the AdvoCare message and where you're going with other people. Actually share it with everybody you can in every conversation you have. So that's really what you know to do. What I really want to talk to you about is that success is inevitable in this business. I mean, the momentum coming out of Dallas Cowboy Stadium is absolutely outrageous. The company has put so many things in place for us. We have 20 years now of rock solid everything, but what was announced at school is going to take all of our businesses to the next level, and success is inevitable for those of you who make a plan and who take action. I mean, just look at that sea of people. It's absolutely incredible what we experienced up there. So I want you to grab your journals, take notes tonight. I'm going to help you with benchmarks. I'm going to talk to you tonight about things you should be paying attention to for your business. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first slide. Those are our new products. Now, I'm not going to cover very much about the new products tonight, but I do encourage you to go to your website and read about those 3 new products. And absolutely remember that when you add those into your own regimen, when you put new products into your body, that's the easiest way to learn about them. So just know that we're all excited to be using these new products. One of them is called VO2 Prime bar. It's a new AdvoCare pre-workout bar for performance. It's unbelievable and it tastes great. You guys, I can't wait for you to have a taste of that. Cran 500, that's a new chew, just broadens our wellness line. And you want to go ahead and read about that. And then the third product you're seeing up there is Biocharge. Okay, but Biocharge, if you notice, the box looks a whole lot different. You know, this is such a big announcement, and it's just another thing that's going to help you in your business. Drew is putting his name behind our products. You know, he's been our national spokesperson. That's been huge enough for your business. But at National Success School, they launched the new product line called the DB9 Signature Series. And really, basically what this is, it's the first step. This product is the first step in this monumental collaboration between AdvoCare and Drew Brees. I hope y'all are finding out more about that, getting fired up about it, because it's just another thing that's going to launch you into explosion for your business. I do want you to remember there are new product and business brochures that always get introduced at National Success School. They're available for you online on your AdvoCare website, because you always want to be sharing these products professionally, and AdvoCare gives you all the tools that you're able to do that. Okay, now mark your calendars. This slide fires me up as it fired up the entire crowd. Mark your calendars. This is big for your business. Labor Day weekend. Okay, Labor Day weekend. The slide you're staring at is about Labor Day weekend. This is 17 days away. And here's what's happening on Labor Day weekend. All on one weekend, we are going to be all over the nation. 4 huge events. Okay, so in the middle of the screen where you see some of those different symbols, this weekend on national television, August 31st. The AdvoCare Texas Kickoff, that is a nationally televised ABC college preseason game. It's going to be at Reliant Stadium. Also, the Cowboy Classic at the Dallas Cowboy Stadium, same day, nationally televised. On the same day, the AdvoCare 500, NASCAR. Again, this is going to be on ESPN. And Advocare is also launching nationally televised commercials. They have Drew Brees in them, Jason Witten. Y'all, what you're staring at on this slide is branding. It's exposure to Advocare. It is your company all over the nation. Millions and millions and millions of people will be seeing the Advocare brand. And so what I want to talk to you about is that you want to take complete advantage of this momentum. You have got to tell as many people as you possibly can that you are attached to Advocare. Okay, so I have some things I want to talk to you about when it comes to that, but I want you to understand that you will be the one that decides how much success you have and what kind of success you have as far as taking advantage of this weekend. On the left-hand side of the screen, you see a special that Advocare has online right now. It started today. You can go online and you can order this special bundle. And basically that is a bundle to help you take advantage of the weekend. Okay. So that's on August 31st. I'm going to talk to you about before August 31st, but just know that that bundle has, for the price of 2 boxes of Spark, you get 2 boxes of Spark, and you also get all those pop-up displays, so that if you're doing a mixer, you're exposing people to all of those different things and it looks professional. Or if you have somebody over to watch the game, you can create interest with those pop-ups. I want to talk to you about doing mixers beforehand, okay? Between now and August 31st, for those of you that are serious about your business, get some things scheduled. Use that bundle and those pop-ups to get people over to your home and to share the message of Advocare. So that's one thing you can do. How many mixers can you have before Labor Day weekend? But here's the deal. There's another way that you can take advantage of this weekend, and that's simply by letting people know that you do Advocare. Okay, now sometimes we are only thinking about selling products in Advocare, but I want you to understand that you want people to know that you believe in Advocare, that you're doing this as a business, that you're moving your family forward with this, and that you're attached to this company. Because what's going to happen is they're going to see it on TV and they're going to go someplace to find out who this company is. So it might as well be you. Here's one thing you could do. There's 2 different directions you're going with your business right now. One is with great intention. You want to be working with your list of prospects. Okay, these are serious people that you have on products, people that you know in your life that you want to show the business to. And you're going to be making direct phone calls to them. You're going to be doing just what you learned at Success School, creating interest, getting appointments set, and presenting Advocare to them ASAP. But if you really want to stretch yourself, if you really want to put the work into this weekend, you could also contact a whole lot of other people and simply make a phone call that just says, hey, I'm calling for a reason. I want to let you know what I'm doing. I am with this company Advocare. I'm a distributor. And the reason I'm calling you right now is because 17 days from now or 15 days from now or whatever the date is, on Labor Day weekend, there's going to be millions of people predicted to see this Advocare logo and awesome commercials with Drew Brees and Jason Witten. We're going to be all over college football. And here's the thing. If you end up with questions about this company Advocare, or if you hear conversation or someone you know who mentions Advocare because of all the exposure we're getting, please point them back to me, because that's what I'm doing. I'm helping people with Advocare. I'm excited about Advocare, and I just wanted you to know, because I know you know a lot of people, and they're probably going to see Advocare somewhere, and I would love to talk to them. Okay? So that's a whole group of people that you could take some time and really connect with. But don't forget that you want to also be connecting with your top prospects to see them and get in front of them now. Now, the cool thing is when you make those phone calls, a lot of the people that you're asking just to point people to you, they may ask you at that moment, well, what is Advocare? I didn't know you were doing it. And that would be a great time for you to share your story. That would be a great time for you to get appointments set and to begin to share what Advocare is. Okay, moving on to this next slide. This is a great slide because remember, at each Success School, new tools are launched, okay? So I want to remind you that as your focus right now is how many people can I talk to about AdvoCare between now and Labor Day weekend. You're going to be setting appointments and having mixers and sitting at kitchen tables and showing AdvoCare. And I want to remind you to share the message of AdvoCare and the stories of AdvoCare with your tools. Remember to use that Impact Magazine. Remember to use the AdvoCare Success DVD. And then right in the middle of that screen is a picture of the new flip book that comes in our distributor kit, or you can buy them online, where even the newest distributor can use and share AdvoCare successfully by using that book. So, as you talk to people, remember to use the tools, have a simple presentation, and then at the end, if they're interested in knowing more about the business, immediately you want to connect them to your leader. But you can do this, and I want you to have confidence that if you use your tools and you use the stories, you're going to have success. Okay, moving on. As always, AdvoCare is consistently rewarding their distributor base, okay? And here's what AdvoCare rewards for. They reward for business building activities. They reward for consistent effort. So as you just work the plan we're going to talk about tonight, you could be a part of this greatest incentive that they just announced. Okay, the incentive is at the Greenbrier. I want you to look it up yourself. I want you to go to your website, go to the site and learn about this. Go and look at the videos. Find out about what an incredible time people are going to have on this incentive trip. You can see it's a 9-pay period incentive. It's already started. So if you're already in action, then you may already be in the standings. And it goes all the way until December 9th. So the Greenbrier incentive is something you want to know about. But here's what I challenge you to do, because this is what's going to grow your business and others. As you're talking to people about AdvoCare right now, tell the people that you're talking to that you're looking for someone to help earn this all expense paid trip. And if you do that, yours will be an automatic, but that's how you're going to build momentum in your group. Okay, now, if you're watching this webinar and you're on the Edwards team, we also announced an incentive at the same time when we were up at school. So this is our team incentive, Breakthrough to Belize. It's going to be absolutely incredible. I can't even explain how much fun I know we're going to have. We're partnering with Robin Jody Mamula over in San Diego. We've got multiple 9-star and diamond leaders on our team that are a part of it. So you want to go ahead and find out if you're eligible by asking your leader if they're a part of the Belize trip. We are going to be having a webinar soon to teach you more about this incentive. The tracker and all of the rules are already on our team website. But until we have that webinar between now and then, here's what I want you to do. Just stay in action. Because if you're in action right now, then you're already moving in the ability to earn this trip. And I will give you another hint. If you earn one of the trips, most likely you're going to earn the other. Okay, so just more reward out there for those of you who are diligently building your business. Okay, we're going to move on. Now, if we move ourselves past Labor Day weekend, I want to talk to you now about some other major impending events that you need to know about. And here's one, Ladies Alive. Okay, Ladies Alive is a major impending event between Success Schools. Okay, and where you register for that, you can see it right on your screen. Right now, you register at advocareLadiesAlive.com. And here's my suggestion to you. Register immediately for Ladies Alive and get multiple ladies to register in multiple cities across the nation. So you may have some of your team registering in the city you live in, but who do you know in another city that has a Ladies Alive? Picture it as if you're planting stores and building business all across the nation. Ladies events are extremely powerful, and you could build an army by getting the right ladies, the fired up, excited, passionate ladies in your group to get to these events with others. So you want to make sure you're registered for that. Okay, so again, now we're moving event to event so you understand what's out there that's important for you to know about. So next, this is something that was just announced at school. It's new and it's big. As a matter of fact, it's very, very important for you to know about right now, and it's extremely exciting. And here's what it is. Advocare announced that the next success school, okay, the next success school that we have will be taking us across the nation. 3 different weekends in January, 9 different cities, regional success school. And here's what that means for you. More people are going to be attending success school. More people in your group are going to get trained. More people in your group are going to see the big picture of Advocare if you are very focused on your regional success school attendance. So here's some steps to take. Get registered tonight. Go online to your Advocare website and get registered tonight. I will tell you this right now, and y'all, this is not hype. Many of these events will sell out due to the size of the venues. Okay, so you do not want to miss out, of course, for yourself, but also you want to take control right now. You want to take action right now and get your business team, your business builders to register tonight, to register right away for this regional school. And then from there, stay regional success school focused, along with Ladies Alive focused. Stay regional success school focused, because the events are going to sell out. So every time you enroll a new distributor, show them this map and immediately help them register so that they can build their business across the nation. So help them register for whatever event is local for them, and then start asking them, who do you know in these other areas of the nation? Okay, moving right along. And again, I'm taking you step by step through the next 6 months, because I want you to understand how you build your business with intention. Okay, step by step with intention. So here's the next thing I want to talk about. February 27th through the 28th of 2014. I know that seems far away. This is after regional success schools, but I want you to keep your focus on this also. This is the first time Advocare has ever done this. This is new. It's called Leadership School. Okay, this is at the Fort Worth Convention Center, and we are all going to be there. Okay, will you be there is the question. We want you to be there. The keynote speaker is Emmett Smith, but I'll tell you what, more importantly than that, it's going to be the fact that leaders are going to be getting you trained. So you want yourself, you want your team there. And I want to just take you right back to the beginning of our company with the founder, Charlie Regis. Charlie said, Advocare is about leadership. It's about who you become in pursuit of those things in life that you want. And this company is growing so fast, and there's so much momentum. And we know that leadership is the key. As a matter of fact, the pay plan even reflects it. So will you step out and become a leader? There's qualifications to attend leadership school. And here's the qualification. You need to hit the silver pin level at least once between now and school for you to be able to attend. And there's events and training for any of you that hit the silver level before school. Okay, now, that's the minimum to even attend this school. But then the other goal you want to set is that there's also special training and special events if you move past the silver level and you hit the leadership team level. So you want to go online, find out what the qualifications are for both silver and the leadership team, and just let people that are helping you know that that's what you're going for, and they're going to work you and help you get there. Okay, set that as a goal. You do not want to miss it. Okay, let's talk about action. Okay, I'm reminding you one more time that we're going to stay very focused between now and August 31st. That's all we want to be focused on, is how much and how many people we can talk to, how many meetings we can do. Our daily activity needs to be focused on, there's going to be all eyes on Advocare on August 31st. The nation's going to be seeing us, okay? But what we need to do with that is we need to set goals. You know, I just showed you the plan for the next 6 months, okay? I just showed you the plan for the next 6 months. Advocare is taking care of the branding, the football games, the national exposure, the commercials, the training events, the incentive trips. Now it's your turn. Okay, now this slide right here is really important for you to understand, because those people that work Advocare with intention, they look at each pay period as the beginning of a new cycle, and they are focused on their activity every pay period. And there's gauges that you can think about. Now, on the most basic fundamental level, once you know why you're doing Advocare, once you lock into and commit to your own purpose, these gauges are things that you should always be checking yourself on. How many new customers are you getting on product each pay period? What are you doing when it comes to getting people started on product? How many people are you enrolling, getting into the system? How many new distributors? A good check for that might be 2 distributors per pay period. 2 to 3 distributors per pay period, and your business is really going to grow. How many new advisors are you enrolling in your organization? Now, remember, these are people who want to get to advisor, not forcing them to get to advisor because of your goals, but these are people that you've cast vision for. You've helped them understand the benefits of advisor. You know why they would want to get to advisor, what their purpose is, and you help them with that advisor order and moving it into the people into the bodies of the people they know, or helping them work their way to advisor. But how many new advisors? That is an important thing. As you build your business team, you need to help people get to the advisor level. And what is your PGV every pay period? $3,000 in PGV is a great goal for somebody who's looking to grow. If you want to move fast, then you want your PGV to be higher than that. Okay, if you want to just maintain and sustain a paycheck, then it's going to be less than that. So you have to decide what you want, but each pay period sets your goals. Now, this sheet right here is called your daily method of operation checklist, and this is something you can find online. And what this is for, it's designed to help you stay accountable. Because remember, you have no boss here in Advocare. It's all about employing yourself for the things that you want to achieve. So you don't want to do everything listed on this chart every single day, but for success in Advocare, you should do something every day, something that's listed here. And all of the activities listed here, you learned about at Success School, your leaders have talked to you about. It's basically activities that lead to retailing and recruiting. It's activities that include third-party credibility. In other words, you're using your leader and you're staying in communication with your team. So these are the type of things that are listed on here. And remember, each day, do something Advocare. Now, I love the saying, more equals more. So the more you check off on here, the more activities you do, the faster you're going to move. You set the pace for your own business. Okay, another sheet that I just want to go over briefly and point to is this business activity planner. Okay, again, you can get this online. And the best advice I have for you is that you print one out every pay period. Okay, because if you print one out every pay period, you're going to be able to have a clear picture of who it is that you're working with and who is in the process of Advocare. Remember, in Advocare, there's a process. We help people move from prospect to customer to distributor to advisor to business builder. We move people through that process by the proper follow-up, by the conversations we have, by the meetings we're doing with them and for them. And so this is a good way for you to chart that. And sometimes, remember, the prospect that you meet with moves straight into business building activity, and sometimes they don't, and sometimes it is a process. So you want to be very intentional about knowing who you're working with and where they are in that process. Okay, let's talk about setting goals. I love this little illustration on the left, because sometimes we might set a goal and it's just something big out there that we say. Okay, now it's great to have big, long-term vision. As a matter of fact, the bigger your vision and the further out you see yourself, the more successful you're going to be here, because you understand the big picture. You know what you see your life wanting to be like. But what I want to talk about with you when it comes to activity is between now and the next school, let's set some goals. I want you to understand that there's so much power in being specific about your goals, in being able to measure where you are, just like I just showed you with how many distributors you're enrolling and what your PGV is, being measurable and knowing that you can attain them. Okay, people do move very, very fast here in Advocare. But remember, if you set a goal that you want to be diamond by the next success school, then you better have very specific and measurable activity on that DMO sheet and do a lot of activity to get there. Most of us need to make sure that we understand what activity it's going to take to attain the goal that we want. And the reason that we want them to be so relevant to what you're trying to achieve in your life and time bound is so you won't veer off course. Okay, here are a few goals that I think would be extremely important for anybody who wants to explode their business this year and move from where they are, especially if you're brand new, to where you want to be. Okay, are you on the LEADS program yet? You want to be on the LEADS program if you're not, because Advocare is going to be all over the nation on national TV. And the LEADS program sets you up to be found when somebody looks for Advocare. Are you in the leadership room? If you're not in the leadership room yet, you are only at a school where there's over 25,000 people, right? But if you are in the leadership room, you're getting to go to leadership school. You're getting special private training, and it's taking you to the next level. There is nothing I can explain on this Ustream big enough to help you understand how important it is to be in the leadership room at school. Set that as a goal. Find out what it takes to get there and make sure you do. Also set goals with the amount of income you want to be earning per month and what PIN level that equates to. Because if you just set a goal for a PIN level, you might stretch and hit the PIN level, but you may not have set your business up successfully and you won't continue to hit that income level. But if you can decide what income level you're looking to hit and have coming into your household every month, and you attach that to the correct PIN level, you will learn how to build that out correctly. And I will tell you that you have to also understand what will that income do for your family. Make sure you have specific vision on how much income, but what that income is attached to. And then it's a great goal to set those incentive trips, because the incentive trips will push you to stay consistent with business building activity, since that's how you're rewarded, is with that trip. And so it will keep your eyes on the right things. And then when you get to the incentive trip, the relationships that you build, the things that happen to you on that trip will take you to an entirely different level of your business moving forward. Okay, that's you. Stay focused on those goals. But here's where you're really going to grow. If you repeat that goal setting process with team members, if you specifically sit down with people on your team and talk about these things and find out who has those specific goals of the LEADS program, the leadership room, what are the income goals and PIN level goals of the people you're working with, and who does want to earn the trip. Have a good, clear picture of that so you know who to work with and how to work with them. And then another very important, specific, time-sensitive goal to set is how many team members, how many new people, how many legs represented are you going to have at the Ladies Alive events and at Regional Success School. Okay? All right, we're almost done. I'm going to talk about a couple of other things. This is just a slide that I put in here because I will tell you there are so many great trainings in Advocare. You are excited. You just heard the 6-month plan. You need to get into action, the daily method of operation that you're going to follow, all of those business gauges that you're going to hit. You have a lot right now to stay focused on. So yes, there are many, many trainings in Advocare, and I encourage you to always dig into your Advocare website and advocaretraining.com to learn the things you need to learn. But if I could give you my own advice, may I suggest to you that you get Notes on Success from Charlie Regis, our founder. Put them in your car, turn your car into Advocare Success University, and listen to the founder of our company teach and train on life and on this business. And I would recommend you listen soon and you listen often. And I also suggest you buy some of these and put them in your new distributor's hands, because here's what I know will happen. All of a sudden, as you listen to this over and over again, one day, very soon, you're going to hear yourself speak and realize, oh, AdvoCare has gotten in me. And the message of AdvoCare will be coming out of you with clarity. And that's because you did your homework and you learned what AdvoCare was all about by the founder, who he is the one that knows it more than anyone else, right? So if you hear it from him, you're going to be able to say it like him. And I hope that helps. Okay, we're almost done. I love this word, calendar. In fact, I want you to write this down in your journal. Have a calendar mindset. Have a calendar mindset. Y'all, our business moves from event to event. No activity that you do should ever be done in isolation. If you sample a spark, when you do your follow-up, you always have in your mind what's next that you could move somebody that loved how they felt on Spark into. What meeting, what web presentation, what's next. As a matter of fact, every conversation should always lead to a what's next. So you want to think about that in many different ways. First of all, set your own calendar. You know, you are a leader, even if you're brand new, if you want to be a leader. Take ownership of your business. Set your calendar. Have a calendar mindset. Go to advocare.com and know what's coming up in the different areas. Know what's coming up where you live, and just know the big things and put them on your calendar. Okay, and then add your mixers to it. Add your own appointments. Don't write things on little pieces of paper. Be calendar oriented. The other things I have listed there are relevant if you're on our team, but our team website is teambelief.biz. And if you will go there and join our email list, then you'll have any of the information about the events that we have. You can add them to your calendar. Also on advocaretraining.com, you can join an email list called I Am One, and I Am One sends out the events around the nation. Okay, so you'll get emails from them that says something to the effect of, who do you know in Orlando? And if you know someone there, it prompts you to be able to find that event and plug people in. And then the last thing on this page is our social media for our AdvoCare business builders. You go to motivate.me and join the Champions Network. The code is Champion22. And what happens from there is you can go on. It's like a Facebook page, but it is specifically designed to share with you the events, what's happening in AdvoCare, business building information. Just great. So again, have a calendar mindset and take ownership of that. Okay, speaking of calendar mindset, if you are not in Houston, I recommend that you get online and find events near you, because they're happening all over the nation. But if you are in Houston, remember August 31st, one of the 4 major events that AdvoCare is doing is in Houston with the Texas Kickoff Classic. It's going to be at Reliant Stadium. And so we know that on August 31st, Houston becomes national. It's all over the nation. And so we're having our business opportunity meeting prior to it next Monday, August 19th. And here's what I want you to understand for those of you that are in Houston. We have moved our business opportunity meeting location for this event. We are not doing it where we normally do our biz ops, and here's why. We are having a huge business opportunity meeting at the Crown Plaza, right directly across the street from Reliant Stadium. Where that football game is happening, we are having our BizOp meeting the week before. We're going to cast huge vision. People that enter that room are going to see the stadium as they enter. They're going to be able to understand the impact and the power of your company that's going to be on ABC all over the nation just a few days later. Okay, so you want to load that meeting up. You want to get everyone you can to that meeting. It's up to you now. You do it at what you decide, but remember, it's your business and your dreams, and we want you to take full advantage of everything we have to offer. Y'all, I'm so glad you joined in. I want you to look at that crowd one more time. That was just a few days ago. All of those distributors, giant hopes, giant dreams. Many of you were there. Many of you laughed and cried all weekend. You left that stadium completely fired up for your family and your dreams. Do not let anyone or anything distract you or steal what you know you have your hands on. Your success is inevitable if you make a plan and you take action. God bless you, and I will see you soon.